Hello everyone, Honey Tiger Gaming, and welcome back. Oh, I've had a lovely time today. I was hoping to release this video a lot more sooner than I was hoping, but I've had a lovely time with technical problems. But luckily, it should be all fixed. But anyway, welcome back. Today we are covering the next update. And yes, I am a little bit late to the party, and I do apologise for that, but I wanted to have a little off time. And in doing my kind of off time, I kind of missed the ball. So let's have a look at all the announcements regarding the update, and we will have a look and see and discuss what I think and my own opinions on certain vehicles. So let's have a look, shall we? But before we talk about all the vehicles that will be coming in the next update, I need to mention that the next vehicle event, sorry about that, my throat was getting a bit tickly, will start soon, which will be the next one, which will be the Battleship Strasbourg, which is a sister ship to the Dunkerque for France. Yes, so France is getting another one of these big old battleships, which has a very interesting layout. As you can see, the turrets are at the front, which have 4 of these big old boy cannons. If you want to have a look, you can also look on their website. You can look through. And this will be like an event vehicle, just like what we've had in the past. And I think it's not a bad addition, in my opinion, but it's basically a Dunkerque, but you can, like, of course, grind it out. So if you want to do that, then you can do, but naval isn't a bit of a tricky situation, where it's kind of been, last in the queue for things to happen to it, unfortunately. But yeah, it's an interesting ship. It's basically a Dunkerque, but it's the sister ship. So I'm not too sure when that will be coming. I bet it's on here somewhere. But that's the next event. I'm sure they will, announce it at some point when it starts. But we will quickly move on to all the vehicles that have been announced for the next update, beginning with the PZ SP WG P204F pack. Oh, and that's a mouthful and a half, which is coming for France, which is very interesting. We've already got this vehicle in game, right? When we had that little event not that long ago. I could be completely wrong, or it could be a similar vehicle. But it's going to be rank 2 for France, which is looks like a very speedy boy, as you can see, with a 50mm cannon. The L60 version, which is on the Puma? I could be completely wrong, as usual, as I always am. But it's going to be a speedy boy. And also, look, it gets the scouting ability, yes. All scout tank from rank 2 and upwards normally gets the scouting ability. Normally. But yeah, it's a nice looking vehicle. 105 horsepower. At 72 kilometers an hour on roads? Man, that's a speedy boy! For France. Oh, of course, the starter pack. For France. Of course, this is a French vehicle, so they want to sell as many as possible. But anyway, the next one on the list, which I am very happy about, because I am a British boy, and this is a very British tank. The Harry Hopkins Mark 1. Yes, look at this absolutely ugly. It is a bit ugly, I can say it's ugly, but yeah, it's a 40mm. That's a rapid fire 40mm. Okay. Is that like a 40mm off a Oh, that will come to me later. But yeah, look. Oh, this will also have the scouting ability, of course. And it does have a... Sounds like it's going to have a low reverse speed. So it can be speedy boy forwards, but not so much reverse. Excuse me. God, my throat in it. Yeah, so it looks very nice. I'm quite happy that this is coming to the game. Look at this absolute monstrosity that Britain obviously built. It will come with 10 single shot grenades, so that will be quite useful. And minus 15 gun depression. Boy, he's got a lot of depression. That's gonna be... Oh, I'm looking forward to that little thing, and yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It looks absolutely hilarious and will be quite fun to play. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that vehicle because, of course, I am British and Team British Boy Tanks brings me glow and joy to my heart. Let's move on to the next vehicle before I fanboy over British tanks. The next one will be for Russia. Well, there's actually two of these. There's going to be two versions. So you've got the 2S19M1 and the M2 version, which are self-propelled guns. The M1 version will be researchable, and the M2 version will be a squadron vehicle, which is very interesting. It's nice to have them add more squadron vehicles, to be honest. There's not many of them. I'm quite glad they're adding more. Yes, there's an artillery boy with 102. 102? Oh, that's a big boy and a half. But yeah, I'm very glad they're adding more squadron vehicles, because there weren't many squadron vehicles in the game when I started. There were barely any, but now there's more, and I'm happy that they are adding more to the game. We'll have HE, heat rounds, and APHE BC rounds. Ooh, that sounds very interesting. Heat rounds? This thing can fire heat rounds and APHE shells? Damn, this is going to be a menace of my... That's going to be rank 5? And it has an autoloader? Boy, this is going to be fun. Oh god, that will be fun. I'm actually looking... That's also... Yes, I shouldn't be too excited, but that does look interesting. Because I am a crazy maniac for this sort of thing. What hull is it based upon? What was it? A hull from a T80 and T72 series? Boy, that's interesting. So it's like T80s and T72 hulls. So it's going to be quite quick on a straight line, right? 6 kilometers, yes. So it's going to be very fast forward, but of course it's typical Russia where its reverse speed is extremely poor. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting. It looks nice though. I give them that they actually make these vehicles look really good and very well detailed for what it is. But yeah, so let's move on to the next one and discuss this, which I am a bit dubious about, because this is a premium vehicle. Well, actually, there's two of these coming to the game. One's going to be premium and one's not. But this is the Marder Clovis, which has a Marder hull, as you can see, where it's got the Marder hull, but it has a turret on top instead of that 20mm ATGM combo as it normally does. And then you can see it's a oscillating turret, which is very unique to France. And as you can see, one vehicle will be France and one for Germany. So the pre-order pack is the German version. So yeah, which I'm not a fan of. Then the French version will be for Golden Eagles. So we're going to get two of these, but one for Germany, one for France. One you have to pre-order and one you have to use for Golden Eagles. I'm not a fan of, to be honest. but it's going to have a 12-round auto-loading system, very similar to all the other French vehicles, like the AMX 50s and so on, but it's probably going to be slightly different, but it's very similar in a way. It's a 105mm gun that can fire heat shells, so that's not bad, I guess, and a 20mm cannon for a co-axle. So the co-axle, it is along here. As you can see here, that's the 20. As you can see, that's the 20mm, and that's the 105. So yeah, so it's gonna have poor armor, but it's a light vehicle. All vehicles are lightly armored, and as you can see, it's 49.99 euros, which in British pounds is 39.99 in British pounds, which is not a bad price, I guess, but you get 15 days of premium and 2,000 gold. And of course, you can get a pre-order bonus where you get a title, which is dial M for mortar, and you get a decal, which is this, whatever this is. So yeah, it does look nice, I guess, but the pre-order, I'm not a fan of pre-ordering, especially a vehicle that's not released yet, because it's still in the phases of being tested, I'm guessing. But this is one of the vehicles I'm not too much of a fan of. But the next one, yeah, is very controversial. The next one, of course, we are talking about the FA-18 Hornet. Yes, my friends, the Hornet is here. And we're going to get multiple versions of this bad boy. And just look at this thing. And this is the part I'm not a fan of. There's many versions of this, one of which you can buy. Yeah. When War Thunder says, oh, we're not going to sell premiums at top rank so people skip it and whatever, and you know what. But yeah, this is one of the things I'm not a fan of. But it's a cool vehicle. Yes, it's nice that it's kind of come to the game, but top tier is a bit of a mess right now. It's becoming a mess with all these new modern jets coming to the game. Yes, it's cool and all that, but in the end, it's going to be very hard to balance these things. But before I get too carried away, as you can see, we're going to get different versions of the FA-18, sorry, because this is a fighter slash attacker aircraft, the first ever aircraft to get a multiple class name for a jet fighter, I believe, but I could be wrong. So it's like a fighter slash attacker. So yes, we get the A variant and the C variant for Sweden, the FA-18C late, and for the pre-order is the FA-18C early for America, which is the one I need to talk about. Of course, this is going to be outstanding because it's a fucking jet fighter with a large range of weapons, and it has new anti-air missiles. So yeah, the Hornet is a very interesting craft, and it looks quite good. I can give it that. It looks amazing. As you can see here, as I said, the Hornet became the first US combat aircraft to receive the combined designated of F/A, which is fighter and attack. If you want to have a look at all the things, then you can go onto their website and have a look for yourselves. It's going to get the 9L and the F7 missiles, which are not too bad. And as you can see, America, you can buy the F-18C early for America as a pre-order pack, which is a... Oops, I almost spoiled how much it is. So you get the rank 8 jet with 3,000 gold, 30 days of premium. You get a anytime ringman title, a decal, which is this. It's not a bad decal, and you get a Sunlines camouflage, which is this one, which is not bad, not camouflage, but the price is shocking. £79.99 in euros. In British pounds, it's £64.99. Oh, boy, that's expensive. Oh, you can buy a brand new AAA game for that. It's just. Oh, the problem is, so many people are going to buy this, and Wolfine are going to make a pretty penny off this. And it's just. Yeah. It's going to be an absolute mess of top tier. Of course, we got the the Tiger Shark, which was released many years. Was it last year? And the Salvage AA, that was released not that long ago, and that's also a very similar price. Yeah, it's kind of. I'm not. No, I can't say too much. I've got bloody 8M, but it's not a. It is, well, it's 10.3, but it's not like rank 8. Rank 8, you got these Tiger Sharks, you got SU-24s and so on and so forth, and well, of course you got the SU. I want to get that at some point, but I don't have nothing at that rank. But yeah, getting a rank 8, there's a few rank 8s in the game, as you can see. Not many though, because some craft nations do not have a vehicle of that tier yet, but I'm sure they will do. But yeah, it's ranks 8, and it's going to be like, I don't know how. Yes, I know I've got an A10A, but it's a interesting vehicle which has a really good lineup at 10.3, 10.7. But yeah, it's very. It's a cool aircraft. I get it, but it's gonna be very interesting in how they balance it, because they can't make it too powerful, and they can't make it too weak, because if they make it too weak, they won't be able to sell it. So they have to find a fine balance to make it not too powerful and not too weak, which is going to be very tricky at top tier, because top tier is not fun. I've had a few games at Top Gear, and yeah, not Top Gear, Top Tier. God, that was a good show. But anyway, this is a very late video, so I do apologise for that, and I will. If you want me to discuss more details of these vehicles, then please leave me a like and make a little comment. I will make sure to respond to all your queries you may have, or recommendations for future videos. Also, while you're there, make sure you subscribe. It costs absolutely nothing, and that will greatly appreciate that, because that will help me grow this channel more in the future. So please do so while you're there. Until next time, ta-ta for now.